Hey everybody, this is Keith Meals with On Time Construction Consulting. So we're out here at our Winter Park job. So they have gone ahead, Stucco guys have been out. So they did the bead, which is the plastic piece that you're seeing right here. So what that does is it gives you a nice straight corner. So they go ahead and run it from top to bottom. Put it on all of your corners. That's what you see around the garage door there. Oh, and then coming down on the other side over here. And then in by where the rubber weather stripping is. So they actually go ahead and put another, this is what they call a stop. So the stucco will go right into that and stop there. Is what it does. They've got all the corners here beaded on the front. So these are called coins. So this is actually, these are built on top of the other stucco that was here. So whenever you do that, that's an older look. So we're gonna go ahead and update that look. So that's why they went ahead and corner beaded over top of all this when they put the new stucco on here. So that'll totally be covered. So what you do see on this already, though, is they went ahead and put a little bit of texture on here. So this house has been painted with what looks like either a satin or a semi-gloss paint. So, and the exterior texture itself, is a questionable texture for us on how well it's going to go ahead and accept the stucco. So one of the big things about stucco, and this is something that a lot of people don't know, is surface prep is everything. We pressure washed this house already, and we still have a question mark on how well anything might actually stick to it. So we're going ahead and doing this first. We're going to leave this for a couple days. We're going to see whether this stucco texture we put on here stays stuck the way it is. So if it does, then we're great, and then we'll stucco over top of that, and that actually gives some adherence for the stucco coats that we'll put on top of it. If it doesn't, we'll go to a plan B, and get them all taken care of so that we don't have to worry about that. But right now we're all ready. They put the lath on. So the lath, for anyone who doesn't know, so that's actually, we have paperback lath is what we've got. So which is what you see up on top up there. So across that beam. So literally the lath is the metal that you see right there, that metal mesh. You put that over top of anything framing wise. That way, since the stucco itself will not stay, it'll stick to the framing temporarily. But if you don't have lath on it, what ends up happening is the stucco falls off the house. And that's, of course, the last thing we want, since that's one of the waterproof features of your home. So in Florida, the last thing we want to do is have it fall off. But as you can see, they went ahead and did the rest of the house down here around the side. So with that same stucco splatter to go ahead and get us some adherence. This is the new area back in the back. So this is the new block that we did. So this does not need anything on it because block itself is porous. One of the best things you can go ahead and stucco too. So the only thing you want to make sure of, if you have a house that sits around for a while, so you still may need to pressure wash this to get any dirt and dust off of it to make sure that the new stucco goes ahead and adheres well. So but everything around here is all ready to go. So that's part of the existing structure. As you see, you've got the splatter on that. So they've lathed around the door. We'll be doing an inspection tomorrow on this one. And after we pass our lath inspection is what it's called. So where they come out and inspect the corner beads and then the lath that's up front, we'll be ready for stucco application. So as long as our splatter that we put on here holds the way we want it to hold. So stay tuned. So we'll find this out. The inspection will be tomorrow, so we should be good. So but we'll find out on Monday how well this texture stayed on here. If it did, then they'll be wholeheartedly on to stuccoing the house and making this have a completely different look. Stay tuned.